Thinking about living in Newport Beach, California, it's one of the most beautiful coastal cities in the country, with incredible beaches, boating, amazing restaurants, and some of the most desirable real estate in all of California. But there are definitely a few things you should know before deciding to move here. So today, I'm breaking down what it's really like living in Newport Beach. Hi everyone, I'm Vanessa Moore, a Newport Beach native and real estate advisor, and I help buyers and sellers all over Orange County. If you're considering moving to Newport Beach or anywhere in the area, this video will give you a great overview of what it's like to really live here. The first thing people fall in love with about Newport Beach is definitely the lifestyle. This is a city that's really built around outdoor living. You have miles of beautiful coastline, an incredible harbor, and a community that revolves around boating, beach days, biking, and spending time outside. Boating is also a huge part of the culture here. Newport Harbor is actually one of the largest recreational harbors on the West Coast, and you'll see everything from paddleboards to Duffies to luxury yachts. The harbor is scattered with restaurants and homes with private docks that make this city perfect for any avid boater. Another huge draw to Newport Beach is the weather. Temperatures here are pretty close to perfect year-round. Summers are warm, but rarely too hot. We may see an early fall heat wave here or there, but nothing too extreme. And winters are very comfortable compared to most parts of the country. We do sometimes get a marine layer in the mornings, which is basically a coastal fog that usually burns off by midday. It may leave the outside of your car a little damp in the mornings or make the courts wet if you plan on playing tennis or pickleball, but it doesn't last too long. One of the things that I love most about Newport is how different each neighborhood feels. One of the most iconic spots in Newport Beach is Balboa Island. It's a small man-made island located right in the middle of Newport Harbor, and it has a really unique coastal charm that you don't find in many other places. The island is extremely walkable. Marine Avenue is the main street and is filled with local restaurants, coffee shops, and small boutiques. One of my favorite things locals and visitors like to do is walk the Big and Little Island, which is about 2 miles along the waterfront. Balboa Island is also famous for its frozen bananas and Balboa bars, which have actually become a bit of a Newport Beach staple. Homes on the island range from charming cottages to stunning custom waterfront properties with private docks. Living on Balboa Island really feels like living in a small coastal village, but you're still just minutes away from the rest of Newport Beach. Another really special neighborhood within Newport Beach is Corona del Mar, which locals often call CDM or the Village. Corona del Mar has a really charming coastal feel. Along Pacific Coast Highway, you'll find boutique shops, coffee spots, and great restaurants, and a lot of the homes are just a street or two away. What makes Corona del Mar unique is that you can live just a few blocks from the ocean while still having that small town neighborhood vibe. Some of the most beautiful beaches in Newport Beach are actually located here, including Corona del Mar State Beach and Little Corona. CDM's stunning cliffs, coves, and beaches have made it a favorite backdrop for Hollywood, with scenes from films like Love Story and Gilligan's Island filmed right along its iconic coastline. It's just one more reason this charming seaside village feels a little bit like living on a movie set. Real estate here is a mix of charming beach cottages, luxury ocean view homes, and what are called front and back unit properties, which are very common in the village area. Prices in Corona del Mar can vary quite a bit, just depending on location, but it's definitely considered one of the most desirable areas in Newport. Newport Coast is considered one of the most prestigious areas of Newport Beach. This neighborhood sits in the hills just above the coastline and is known for its gated communities, incredible ocean views, and larger luxury estates. Many of the homes in Newport Coast are located in communities like Pelican Hill, Pelican Crest, and Crystal Cove, which are some of the most exclusive neighborhoods in all of Orange County. One of the things people love about Newport Coast is the privacy and the views. Many of the homes overlook the Pacific Ocean, the harbor, or the beautiful coastline stretching towards Laguna Beach. You're also very close to some amazing outdoor spaces, including Crystal Cove State Park, which has miles of hiking trails and beautiful beaches, and the always popular Javier's Restaurant and Mastro's Ocean Club. Real estate here is firmly in the luxury category, with many homes ranging from several $1,000,000 to some of the most expensive estates in all of Southern California. One neighborhood that I personally love and actually live in is Newport Heights. Newport Heights sits just above the harbor and offers a really great mix of coastal living with a more residential neighborhood feel. Many homes here have beautiful harbor views, city light views, and even ocean views depending on the location. What makes Newport Heights especially appealing is its proximity to everything. You're just minutes from the beach, Lido Marina Village, and the Peninsula, and some fantastic local restaurants. It's also one of the most convenient neighborhoods in Newport because you have easy access to the freeway, which makes commuting or getting around Orange County much easier. Another great part about the Heights is how close it is to Lido Marina Village, which has some outstanding restaurants and boutique shops. Balboa Peninsula really captures the classic Southern California beach lifestyle. The peninsula sits between the Pacific Ocean on one side and Newport Harbor on the other, so in many spots you're just steps away from both the beach and the bay. It's a very walkable area with the boardwalk running along the ocean where people bike, walk, and spend time enjoying the beach. You'll also find popular spots like the Balboa Pier, the Balboa Fun Zone, and the ferry that connects the peninsula to Balboa Island. Real estate here ranges from charming beach cottages to large oceanfront homes right on the sand, making it one of the most unique and vibrant places to live in Newport. Now let's talk about real estate. Newport Beach is definitely considered a luxury market. The median home price here is typically around the mid $3 million, although that varies depending on the location. Waterfront properties can easily exceed $10 million, and some of the most exclusive homes along the harbor and oceanfront can reach well above that. You can also find condos and smaller homes starting closer to the $1 to $2 million range, but it just depends on the location. Like many coastal communities in Southern California, the cost of living in Newport Beach is definitely on the higher side. Real estate here is considered a luxury market. That said, many people feel the lifestyle, weather, and coastal setting make it well worth it. Another thing to keep in mind is that Newport Beach is a major destination, especially during the summer months. Areas near the beach and the peninsula can get busy with visitors, and traffic tends to pick up around popular spots. The upside is that locals quickly learn the best times and routes to get around. Because Newport Beach is such a desirable place to live, the housing market can also be very competitive. Inventory is often limited, and well-priced homes can move quickly. Having a good understanding of the market and the different neighborhoods can make a big difference when navigating the buying process. At the end of the day, people choose Newport Beach because of the quality of life. You have incredible restaurants, beautiful coastal scenery, great schools, and an overall lifestyle that's hard to replicate anywhere. If you're someone who loves being near the water, enjoys outdoor living, and appreciates the coastal lifestyle, Newport Beach really is one of the most special places to live in California.